Hello. Some surprising spring warmth on the way across many parts of Central and Western Europe in the days ahead. For parts of Spain, Portugal, France and the UK, temperatures reaching close to the mid-20s. We could even hit 30 degrees somewhere in Spain on Tuesday. You can see, though, the heat doesn't last as the week progresses. Eventually, this cold front will work its way in from the northwest and bring, as you'd imagine, colder air in behind it. But in the short term, it's all about this big area of high pressure, the sunshine it provides and the warmth it feeds in across Western Europe from the south. To the southeast of Europe, it's a different story. Some snow showers possible across the mountains of Turkey on Tuesday. We have the tail end of a frontal system here and actually temperatures below average for the likes of Islamabad. But make your way westwards and you see those figures rise up to 25 in Bordeaux, for example, on Tuesday. An increasing threat of some showers, though, closing in on Portugal later on in the week, and that will begin to cool things off here. And there's the frontal system just beginning to work its way southwards across the UK on Wednesday. It tends to plunge its way southwards, though, into Europe as we look for the end of the week. But we do see for the southeast things becoming clearer, brighter and more importantly perhaps warmer by the time we get to Friday and Saturday. Hello. Heavy rain continues to pose the threat of problems for parts of Malaysia and the Philippines in the days ahead. Plentiful showers here on the recent satellite picture. Northern islands of the Philippines being spared, though, some of the wettest weather. For China, a pretty active weather front stalling across central and eastern China in the next few days could give up to 100-200 millimetres of rain to some areas before this week is out. The frontal system pulling away to the south of Japan, though, allows for a much drier day on Tuesday and some sunshine to come across South Korea. Hong Kong looking pretty warm at 25 degrees. We'll see quite a lot of warmth generally building in this area, so temperatures across Taiwan likely to be above average in the next few days as well. Tokyo and Seoul also seeing some quite prolonged warmth in the days ahead. Looking very unsettled, though, for Shanghai. Some finer days, but still some heavy rain in the outlook for this week. Clearer generally to the east coast of Australia by Tuesday. Still the odd heavier shower possible, though, close to Brisbane. Quite cool to the southeast of Australia, quite warm to the southwest. New Zealand, after a relatively quiet start to the week, will become increasingly unsettled as we go further ahead. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, a pretty showery picture across both islands. There are those showers lingering for Brisbane. Hello. It's a pretty showery picture across the Amazon basin at the moment, as we'd expect at this time of year. To the south, temperatures a little bit below average across parts of Paraguay, northern Uruguay and northern Argentina in the next couple of days. An area of low pressure just sitting to the east of Uruguay will throw in a few showers here, I think, to coastal regions on Monday. A front will bring some stronger winds and heavy rain into the far south of Chile and Argentina. But the really notable rain will continue to be through the Amazon basin in the next few days, stretching along the north coast of Brazil. Some showers for southern and southeastern Brazil on Monday, but this whole system looks like it will pull away into the South Atlantic through the early part of the week, so things should become drier and brighter. Rio back with some drier weather by the time we get to Wednesday. Buenos Aires starts to lose perhaps a little bit of the sunshine by Thursday, still looking very wet to the north across Venezuela and Colombia. For Mexico, pretty quiet weather this week, although some showers adjacent to the Gulf Coast on the tail end of a system which is actually stretching down from the States. And we will still see some showers for Costa Rica and the odd heavier downpour for Panama. Caribbean, though, looks pretty quiet. A lot of sunshine on the way for Kingston and Havana. Hello. Some pretty stormy conditions on the way across Canada and for northernmost reaches of the continental US in the next few days. A couple of areas of low pressure showing up on our Monday chart. This one trying to pull away from the northeast. Won't leave quietly, though. Some very strong winds, heavy snow for New England, all the way across into New Brunswick. Bit of a hang back into Quebec. And then this next low moving briefly into the northern plains of the US will bring some very strong winds, some heavy snow for Manitoba. Eventually that will stretch across into Quebec Monday into Tuesday. Heading further west, it's a comparatively quiet story, and actually for much of the west of the US, we are now officially in drought conditions, and there's no moisture in the forecast set to head here in the immediate future. We see a little bit of a dip in temperatures in the next few days thanks to that northerly wind, but lifting back up again through the middle of the week. Monday, as I said, some very wintry weather on the way across New England and through the Canadian Maritimes. Further south, pretty quiet, sunshine as we make our way down into the deep south, but this is a trailing weather front. At this stage in the game, it is sitting down to the south in the Gulf of Mexico, but that will bump its way northwards through Tuesday and Wednesday, so some heavy rain on the way for parts of the deep south. Hello. The threat of flooding and landslides are a real concern for parts of northeastern India, Bangladesh and Myanmar in the next 48 hours or so as a frontal system works its way through here, particularly for Tripura, Mizoram, Assam and Meghalaya. The Indian Meteorological Service are particularly concerned about those threats, but you can see how the heavy rain extends across into northern Bangladesh and Bhutan, working its way towards Myanmar on Tuesday. As we make our way further north, some unseasonable cold still lingering across Kazakhstan, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan on Tuesday. Still some showers around as well, but gradually becoming clearer here as this whole frontal system pulls away eastwards. Still some cold to the far north of Pakistan, but actually for southern Pakistan and the northwest of India, we may well see temperatures a few degrees above average in the days ahead. An increasing threat of some showers to the south of Sri Lanka, but certainly our area of most concern, thanks to heavy rain, will be that part of the northeast of India. Tashkent should become significantly warmer by the time we get to Saturday, though. Some sunshine on the way here as well. Same story for Kabul, some warmth arriving. Sunshine for Dhaka, Mali and Chennai in the days ahead, but look out for the showers closing in on Colombo. Hello, let's catch up with the weather now across Africa and the Middle East. Heading in on our satellite picture, you see the brightest, whitest cloud stretching through the central belt. The focus on the heaviest showers here in the next few days perhaps shifts a little further south for Angola, through into southern Kenya and for northern Tanzania. Definitely looking clearer for South Africa. Plenty of sunshine to the north of the continent, but actually quite cool towards the northeast, where we're pulling in a northerly wind from Europe. But that will begin to ease in the days ahead, allowing temperatures to gradually recover. For Nairobi and Arusha, though, still plenty of showers in our outlook. Johannesburg and Maputo seeing some pretty plentiful sunshine. Tripoli just 19 degrees on Tuesday, but you can see close to 30 by Saturday, all thanks to that change in wind direction as that northerly wind begins to ease. For the Middle East, some unseasonable warmth to come by the end of this week. A shamal, definitely a factor to the north of the Red Sea and also across the Gulf in the next few days. Some blowing dust and sand to contend with for the United Arab Emirates and Oman. But quite a notable southerly or southeasterly wind across Saudi Arabia, stretching all the way up into Iraq and Iran. Sees temperatures soaring for some in the days ahead.